There's details on that story. And yeah, this thing's over. Poor NBC. After a 13-week job interview, Bill trumps Kwame for the big job at the Donald's Apprentice. Kwame was in here a minute ago. He was pretty cool. We don't know about this Bill character really all that much. And then there's Omarosa. I don't watch this show. Try not to watch the Peacock. I don't watch it. What are you talking about? Whatever. Jane watches it. She'll talk about it in a minute.
A UN plan gets backing from the U.S. and the U.K. Hello, everybody. I'm Jane Skinner. President Bush and British Prime Minister Tony Blair are backing a United Nations proposal for a caretaker government in Iraq after June 30th. The two leaders met today at the White House to talk about Iraq and the planned June 30th transfer of power.
The idea will be to have a broad-based government, and then next year to move to a new constitution, then finally to democratic elections. And that's the, so who's going to end up governing Iraq ultimately? It's going to be the Iraqi people with a proper democratic constitution.
A former Federal Reserve chairman will be investigating the UN's now-defunct Oil for Food program. The UN named Paul Volcker to head a three-person panel. There are allegations of payoffs and favoritism involving this program with Iraq. Well, the Greek Ministry of Public Order says Greece will handle security for the Olympics on its own. It says no foreign armed escorts will be permitted during the Games. That announcement follows a British newspaper report that Scotland Yard was sending snipers and British police to the Games. Both Great Britain and the U.S. helped Greece create this Olympic security plan. Israeli security forces say they prevented a possible suicide bombing. They arrested a Palestinian woman at a West Bank bus stop. They say she was carrying a 22-pound bomb in a bag. A bomb disposal robot was brought in to detonate with the explosives. Nobody was hurt. And those are your latest headlines. I'm Jane Skinner. Time now to send you back to Shep. It was just, you're busy having lunch, doing the news.
Well,
you might as well kill two birds with one stone, right?
You watched last night.
Yeah, you don't watch The Apprentice?
All these losers, every loser from that show ever comes in here and talks to Bill McCuddy every day, 5 minutes before my show.
You weren't complaining when the ones with the really long legs and the blonde hair came in.
I'm not really complaining. Sometimes it feels to me sometimes like a hole in the news day. I mean, this is kind of a hole that shooting it around
Well,
here.
gee, thanks.
You know what I mean? We're discussing things. We're not really doing the news. But that comes on, and I'm like, it's everybody. I guess everyone is watching.
Yeah, everyone's watching. Do you see the ratings were crazy? It beats CSI, which is the top-rated program. It's like taking on the ratings for American Idol.
I keep seeing this and watching the walls go away, and suddenly there's a studio audience.
Yeah, I think they were working in the Saturday Night Live studio maybe or something.
I didn't know, but were you surprised by that?
No, because I knew they said it was going to be live, but then the whole, first hour and 45 minutes of it was all taped, so you figured something's coming because they have to be live at the end. But I guess I was surprised that the walls fell apart. Yeah, sure.
What is the excitement about this guy winning this job? What is it? They must have built it up very well.
It's just this great soap operas, these crazy characters, and Mark Burnett, who created Survivor and does all these reality shows, right? Genius and soon to be gazillionaire, right? Or already is, probably. He says that he didn't plan any of these rivalries, and he didn't, choose this Omarosa character just so she would fight with Heidi.
Omarosa.
But they had to think when they were picking these people that there was going to be fireworks. It was great. It was like this crazy, it's a competition. It's a crazy soap opera, and Trump lends his Trumpness to it.
Melissa, did you watch it?
Yes.
Did you like it?
Yes.
You're the only one who
Were you upset? Well, come on over here. They've never met you. Were you upset last night when? Were you upset when he lost, Kwame?
Oh, because Kwame was here.
No, I kind of stopped watching it in the middle.
Yeah.
And then
got boring. Went back over to Fox where you belong.
Same thing I do at American Idol. I watch it in the beginning and then the end, and I miss the middle.
Well, I'm sorry.
Were you rooting for Kwame?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
I liked Bill.
Yeah, all right. I say we just want to do a Simpsons rerun now.
Everyone's not quite as passionate as I am about their reality TV. It's okay, Melissa. Anyway, but Bill's from Chicago, so Kwame seemed like a nice guy, but he's a nice guy too.
Right,
he's a good, solid Midwestern. God, you are so bored with me today. It's time to go.
I have to go.
The weekend begins.
The
Goodbye.
kill button. Go Yanks!